Today we're going to make fermented beef, also named Nem Chua in Vietnamese. Here I have shredded pork skins. I wash it under cold water with a little bit of salt 3 to 4 times and leave to dry. Here we have 1 pound of ground beef. Make sure you ground it 3 times. Just ask your butcher. 5 ounces of shredded pork skin, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic in the Nem Chua seasoning. We're going to add our ground beef into the stand mixer. We're going to mix this a little bit and then add in our shredded pork skin and mix it until everything is incorporated. And now we're going to add in our seasoning, pepper, sugar, and minced garlic. We're going to mix this until everything is combined. Here is the Nem Chua seasoning. You can find this at any Asian store. In this package, you also find a smaller package. We will use that second. We're going to dump everything from the big package into our stand mixer. Yeah, we want to mix it very well before we add the small package in. Once in a while, you would have to stop the mixer and scrape down the sides of the bowl to make sure all the powders are mixed in with the meat. Now we're going to add the small package into our beef. And you want to make sure when you mix this time, everything is fully incorporated. You don't want your meat to have some brown spots after you finish making this. just try to scrape down the sides of your bowl a few times. Here's just what it's gonna look like after you're done mixing them. The beef is gonna be a little sticky, and that's what you want for it to look like. We're gonna mix this by hand for a couple of seconds more to make sure all the powders are coated in the beef. By mixing it by hand a little bit, it also helps us not have any brown spots in our meat. Here I have a pan that's lined with saran wrap, and we're going to put our beef into this pan and mold it into a rectangular shape. We want to press this down pretty tightly for the meat to stick together. Once you're done pressing down firmly, we want to cover this with a saran wrap and leave it out somewhere warm, like your oven, for overnight. And this is what it should look like within a couple of hours after you're done making it. And here's this after 24 hours being outside, and we're gonna cut them up into 3 pieces. And you can either decorate it with garlic, chili pepper, or anything you like to be on it. We'll put this in the refrigerator for another day or two before we can eat them.